Moving along now, Corey, big mailbag, big mailbag. Lots of good questions, I'm sure, coming up here, but we're always trying to find, again, the one that just, does the best job of generating discussion. Feels like if you want the best, you should probably talk about the best. We got a question that talks about the 2013 football team. So let's go ahead and fire up the cameras, fire up the generator, sweet soothing sounds of the Cummins portable generator. Some say, Corey, that, if you got something else going on in your life, you might not even be able to hear it going on in the background. That's what some people say.
So that's not the power station we're listening to. That's the generator.
Right.
Okay, got it. All right.
It's generating discussion sparked by Cummins. All we ask you to do is go to Cummins Lifestyle on Instagram. Give them a follow. They'll show you all the great stuff they're working on, whether it's stuff that deals with RVs, maybe even a Hemi and an engine in a big truck somewhere. But follow them, Cummins Lifestyle on Instagram. Costs you nothing. Just tip the cap to them. Florida State folks behind this campaign. So they're helping us out. You can always go to shop.cummins.com as well and get yourself a portable generator, portable power station, and Cummins swag. When you win this, everybody get involved and entered into a weekly, or rather a monthly drawing for Cummins swag, and then a grand prize at the end of the year, which will be a portable generator that you heard earlier, or maybe a portable power station. Nonetheless, Corey, the question comes from Philip Morris. If you could trade with the 2013 Florida State football team, what would you trade for? That offense or that defense for this upcoming season, Corey?
Yeah, you told me about this question ahead of time, and I'm still, as I'm answering the question, I haven't decided. I guess I would go with offense because it was probably the most efficient offense that's ever been in college football. I think that the 19 LSU team with Burrow and those wide receivers broke some of its records, but they ran an up-tempo, fast-paced offense. That Florida State team was not up-tempo, and they scored 94 touchdowns in, 14 games. Y'all can do the math there. That's incredible. It's an incredible number. So I think the offense. I think that offense, you knew going into every game that to lose, the other team would have to score 40 points. Even to have a chance, they were going to have to score 40 points. So that's a really nice luxury to have when you're going into a football game. That's how good that offense was. I mean, it was unbelievable. Am I right or wrong, Aslan?
No, you're not. You're not wrong. You're right. That LSU team also played an extra game because of the playoff.
Yeah.
I want to go to bat for Timmy and Christian,
LaMarcus,
Kelvin, and LaMarcus, and Jalen, and Darby, and PJ. But again, man, like that stacked, that screenshot that showed like everybody on the field on offense was in the NFL soon thereafter. Just, the defense wasn't far off.
Well, I was going to say they had one for the defense too, because all those dudes were in the league. Like every single one of them made it to the league. So like, that defense was great.
Yes.
It was great. I just think that defense had a couple of games, Boston College early on, Auburn at the end, where it wasn't dominant. I thought that offense, once Damian Craig stopped stealing the plays, that offense was dominant against everything it saw, everything in its path. It blew away. That defense had a few hiccups. That offense really didn't at all. That's why I picked the offense. But golly, that defense, yeah. We all know Benjamin Jameis, Rashad Green, that offensive line. 4 of them were drafted or played in the league. O'Leary, give me Kenny Shaw, a really beloved player. The running backs were exceptional. But the defense had, you had Mario Edwards, you had Eddie Goldman, you had Jernigan, you had Christian Jones, you had Telvin Smith, and you had a secondary where Jalen Ramsey that year was probably the 4th or 5th best player in the secondary. Jalen Ramsey. Now, he was a freshman. That's why he ended up being better than all of them. But LaMarcus, Terrence Brooks, Darby, and P.J. Williams were also all in that secondary. It was a great defense. I just think you got to give it to the offense.
Good news is, feels like this Florida State defense, we hope, would be national championship caliber level. So DJ and the guys, just, watch Jameis, what he did, and just replicate that. That's all you got.
The beauty is it wouldn't have to be Aslan. It could be a top 40 defense. It could be 38th in the country. If it has the best offense in the country, they're going to win most of their games, and they're probably going to at least reach the national championship game. That was a fun team to cover.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what is the 24 defense closer to the 13 defense, or the 24 offense closer to the 13 offense? But I mean, it doesn't matter because the 13 offense it was a force of nature.
It was
an absolute force of nature. No one could stop it except for a cheater. And then he got his comeuppance with some towels.
That's right. And then Jameis ran across the sideline as soon as the game ended to go rub it in his face. I think that was what Jameis was doing. I might have gotten the stories confused over the years. It's been a long time.
Congrats to Philip Morris. He enters the monthly drawing for some free swag from Cummins, as well as the grand prize of a portable generator or a portable power station. You too can get involved. Just subscribe to warchant.com. Get involved in the Renegade Express thread every single week to generate discussion, and go follow Cummins.
I forgot to I left my Cummins swag in Tallahassee. I'm in the Atlanta home. So I left my Cummins swag. That's my bad. I'm going to wear it next time. I promise.
Proudly,
I love it. It feels great. It really is a nice feeling shirt for real.
Yeah.
Whether the power is out or you're out of pocket, be the hero with portable power from Cummins, a global power leader. Own power stations, perfect for mobile lifestyles, small and compact. Cummins own power stations provide temporary, off-the-grid power. Use it to charge your mobile devices, power your TV for the tailgate, run a fan to cool the party, or light up the after-dark celebration. Cummins offers power stations from 100 to 1,000 watts. These can be very handy during those temporary thunderstorm power outages we often get in the southeast in the afternoons. Use the promo code TAILGATE, TAILG, numeral 8, for a 10% discount at shop.cummins.com.